This is a demo of the new EU2 version of MEMS Mapper. This is capable of flashing Rover MEMS 2J ECUs and Land Rover TD5 MSB, the EU2 ECUs. The ECUs do need a small modification before you can program them. I will detail all of that on my website shortly. So at the moment I've got a MEMS 2J ECU connected up. It's got a ROM in that's just got my new bootloader on it. So if we look at it, it's got the bootloader, custom bootloader. It's got no firmware, no map. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up a completely stock. This is an MGF VVC file. We'll open that. So let's do some changes to it. The first thing I'll do is install a map switch. So dual mapping. So project tools, install map switch. We'll do it on the throttle. So that's installed. And then I may want to make some small changes like immobilizer delete. You see we now have 2 copies of the map, so I'll do that in both of them. We'll just mark this one, map 2, as being alternate and map 1 as being main. So you can make whatever changes you want in the normal way. When we're finished, we write it to the ECU. Now it's telling me here that the firmware needs a few little changes doing to it to make it compatible with the new bootloader, but you just click yes, patch, and it's done them for you. So we can just write that to the ECU now. And you see it works very much like the EU3 version of MEMS Mapper with the MEMS 3 ECUs. One difference is that you don't write the firmware and maps separately, it's all written as one file. So that's writing now. So that's now written to the ECU, and you can now see, as well as the new bootloader, we've got the firmware and the 2 maps. Currently the main map is active. If we go to the live dashboard, I've got this set up so we can see the throttle angle, ignition switch and the active map. Start that running. So this map switch is designed to switch based on whether you've got your foot on the accelerator when you turn the ignition on. So if I flip the ignition on, it's using the main map. If I just use my engine simulator to put my foot on the accelerator, now when I turn the ignition on, it's gone to the alternate map, and it will be locked to the alternate map now until I next turn the ignition off, and then we can go back to the main map. So that's a dual map switch.